This is the New England Patriots newsfeed on CLNS Media. Today is Friday, September 22nd, 2017. I'm Michael Longi, reporting for CLNS Media, the leading online provider of audio and video coverage for all New England sports. The big news of the day on Thursday was the news that the fiancé of former Patriots tight end Aaron Hernandez filed a lawsuit on behalf of Hernandez's daughter against the NFL and the New England Patriots, claiming that they failed to protect Hernandez's safety after it was discovered that the 27-year-old had advanced stages of the degenerative brain disease known as chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or CTE, when he killed himself in a prison cell in April of this year. Naturally, reporters at Gillette Stadium for Friday morning's press conference with head coach Bill Belichick wanted to know what the Patriots coach thought about the dangers of CTE, but they should have expected the answer they were given. Belichick said, quote, "That's really the whole medical questions are the ones that come outside of my area. Our medical department and medical staff we cover those things on our medical end. It's not just one specific thing, we cover a lot," end quote. A follow-up question was asked about how the NFL does as a whole of making players aware about the dangers of CTE, and again Belichick said that was outside his area of expertise, telling the media, quote, "Again, I'm not a doctor, not a trainer, I'm a coach. The medical department, they handle the medical part, I don't do that," end quote. Dr. Ann McKee, the director of the CTE Center at Boston University, said that Hernandez had stage 3 out of 4 of the disease, which can cause violent mood swings, depression, and other cognitive disorders. Hernandez's lawyer, Jose Baez, said the family was told that Hernandez's case was one of the worst cases the center had ever seen in someone of his age. Mother Nature already forced the rescheduling of one NFL game this year when Hurricane Irma forced the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Miami Dolphins to postpone their Week 1 matchup until Week 11. And now it looks like another game could potentially be postponed or moved. After a 7.1 magnitude earthquake rocked Mexico City and the surrounding areas earlier this week, questions arose as to whether the NFL will be able to play its scheduled game between the Patriots and the Oakland Raiders on November 19th at Estadio Azteca in Mexico City. According to the league, the stadium did not suffer a great deal of damage in the earthquake, and as NFL Vice President for International Mark Waller told NBC Sports, quote, "The initial information from the review is that the stadium is remarkably in good shape, and that's a testament to the construction and the safety devices that were put in place when the stadium was built 50 years ago. The stadium is actually built with 4 gaps in it to allow the stadium to move in the event of an earthquake," end quote. However, the league has not yet committed to playing there this year, with NFL spokesman Joe Lockhart telling the media on Friday morning that no final decision has yet been made. There will be a familiar face in the Gillette Stadium parking lot before the game against the Houston Texans on Sunday, as former Patriot and Texan defensive tackle Vince Wilfork will be hosting a sold-out private tailgate courtesy of his longtime sponsor, Kingsford Charcoal. Wilfork, a fan favorite in both cities, expressed excitement over the event, saying, quote, "There's nothing like seeing the fans in the parking lot. People have their jerseys on, they've got the games going, they've got the grills on, and they've got the beer. It's smelling so good, and in 3 hours, I'd have to play a game," end quote. Wilfork, who played 13 seasons in the NFL with the Patriots and Texans before retiring before the start of this season, said that this has been a long time coming for him, telling the reporters, quote, "I always said when I'm playing that when I retired there was one thing I wanted to do. I wanted to have a tailgate. I've been waiting for this tailgate for so long, who knows what you're going to get. Maybe I'll be playing beer pong, maybe I'll be on the grill, maybe I'll be walking around with my shirt off," end quote. And finally, the Patriots signed undrafted rookie wide receiver Riley McCarron to the practice squad on Friday. McCarron was released by the Houston Texans earlier this week and has experience as a punt and kick returner. That's it for today's Patriots newsfeed. To get even more up to speed on the 5-time Super Bowl champions, follow CLNS Media on Twitter at CLNS Media and on Facebook at facebook.com/CLNS Media. And be sure to subscribe to the CLNS Media New England Patriots postgame show and the Patriots Beat podcast feeds, both available on iTunes and Stitcher, as well as on the CLNS Media mobile podcast app. This is Michael Longi for Patriots Newsfeed.